Hey guys, so I wanted to do a side-by-side video of my two precious babies here, the Saskia kit. Um, as you guys know, those of you who do follow me, I got Caleb first, my little boy, and he is actually the second edition. And my new little girl here, she is the first edition. And I've got to say, since I have them side by side now, I can tell a difference between the two kits. I heard other people on their channel saying that they noticed the same kind of details, as in my little Caleb here, which is the second edition, has more of a rounder baby face type, so the kit almost appears to be younger. As of the first edition kit, the face is more slender and tall or long, which gives the impression of being a little bit older. Even though the kits are actually the same size, everything else seems to be the same to me as far as length of arms and legs. And obviously the body's the same. The only thing, like I said, I noticed is the actual shape and length of the head. And it really does make a difference as far as how old they look. And I guess it does also depend on the artist and how the artist reborn the baby itself. But I wanted to do a lot in this video, and I may not be able to get through all of it. So there might be a part 2 to this. Sorry, my dog must be seeing somebody outside. So hopefully I can get as much as I can. If not, I'll come back and do a part 2. I have been trying to do a video, actually several videos. There's a lot of tags that I would like to do, and there's a lot of things that I would like to share with you. And I've got a lot of input on some things I have been seeing in the community that I thought, might help out, and also just my opinion on some things. But I did have a request for this video here of these two side by side. Unfortunately, I'm in the darkest room. I've been trying to go everywhere today, and there's so much going on in the house. This is the only room I can film, and unfortunately, even with the window all the way open, where this bedroom is at the side of the house, we don't get direct sunlight that comes in here, so it doesn't help much. So believe it or not, I have one of my studio photographer lamps in here, and I gotta say, yes, it's lighting them up, but it's not showing their details like I thought it would. Caleb, he has blue eyes, and my new little girl has green eyes, and I'm looking into the camera right now, and I would not be able to tell you that. I cannot tell that by looking into my phone here. So that was another thing that I wanted to share with you. I did get a camera for Christmas that I have been meaning to share with you, and I haven't had a chance to do so. So I'm hoping that also, after I share it, that you guys, somebody out there has the same camera and can help me. Because I know I did take some pictures, and the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. I do know the camera's Wi-Fi, and it says that it does videos, but I'm just curious if it's going to do a better video than what my phone does, and will I get more length, that kind of thing. But for now, I've got these two sitting up, and before I get started changing them, because I have their Sunday best outfits sitting behind them, I did want to do, and I'm not 100% positive this is it, but I do want to kind of hear it out loud and see what you guys think. But as you know, this is my little Caleb, and although they're not identical twins, they are twins. So I was trying to get their name kind of the same. So I was thinking Caleb and Kaylee or Kayla. And I'm not sure which one I like better. So I was thinking Kaylee or Kayla. So please comment below and tell me what you guys think. Which one do you think sounds better with Caleb? Kaylee and Caleb, or Kayla and Caleb? I'm kind of leaning more towards Kayla, but I'm not sure because I believe Kaylee sounds cute as well. So Help me out, guys. What do you guys think? Give me any suggestions down there. And if you think something else sounds good with Caleb, hey, please let me know. Of course, somebody would be calling me when I'm doing a video, as usual. But I'm going to reject that. Okay. So I want to get started. So I'm going to reposition them so I can lay these guys down and get them changed. Or actually, let me see something. Let me see if I can do a little bit. I know my hand's going to be in the way. A little bit more of their details this way because they are sitting up. As I said in here, you really can't tell the difference, but she is a lot more dark complected than he is. She has a lot more blushing and modeling, and he's more of that very fair complected peaches and cream, very realistic. But I don't see much difference as far as the skin tone in here. I don't know, maybe once it's uploaded it's different, but it kills me how with all this lighting that I've tried to prepare in here, it's not getting their details as I would like them. Also, the one other thing that you probably can tell is that Caleb does not have teeth, but my new little girl does have two little teeth trying to push through the gums there, as you see. And if you guys saw the box opening with her, I did tell you guys, as I did with him, is I did add weight to her. So she's a little chunky butt now. I think I actually put a little bit more stuffing and weight in her as I did Caleb. Caleb's more floppy, which I like him that way, so I'm not going to change it. And I think it's good for her too because she, with the more stuffing, she tends to sit up better. So I do like that. The other thing that I did change with her is I pierced her ears. I don't know if you can tell. It's very hard to tell. But she does have blue sapphires in her ears. And I got to tell you, that was one thing that I wanted to point out. I have pierced Sally's ears. Who else did I do? I did somebody else's. I can't remember offhand. But I got to tell you, she was scary piercing her ears because I don't know if you guys noticed this about this kit, but her left ear is thicker, like the lobe itself is thicker and almost a different shape than the right side. So even if you centered the earring one at a time, one side at a time, it was so uneven. I actually used a like a chalk pencil to just mark her ears to see if where to actually pierce her. Oh my gosh, it took me like 45 minutes and I was almost shaking because I was so nervous. Obviously I don't want to put holes in her ears and it not be right. So I was so nervous about doing her ears. It was crazy, but I got it done. And again, if you looked at them one at a time, they would not look even. But when you look straight at her, they look perfect as from one side to the next. So if anybody's looking to pierce their Saskia's ears, just note that one ear is bigger and the lobe is different shape, so it does cause a little problem in piercing. So, but yeah. So just keep that in mind. So I got to say, both of these artists, oh my goodness, I am just in love with both of these artists. And let me grab that 1 second. Okay, sorry. I did not want to get in the way there. So I don't want to botch the name. So I want to make sure that, and I feel bad that I have now 3 babies from, well, soon to be 3. I've got one on the way, which that was a surprise baby. Oh, I messed up. Well, you guys know now. I had a surprise baby coming I didn't tell you guys about, but you guys, now you know. That's okay. But I have a 3rd baby coming from this artist now. This is Caleb's birth certificate, my little boy. And she is the artist. And I want to say it's YULIYA. see, but I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong, but there's her name right there to the bottom right. And again, I have a third baby coming from her. And I gotta say, she makes the most very realistic looking babies. I mean, everyone that I've seen on her Facebook are just so realistic. I love how she captures the realism of the kit. And again, he was the second edition. And then on my new, possibly Kayla over there, if that's what I'm going to stick with, she did not come with the birth certificate. I did get her COA, obviously, but she did not give me a birth certificate, and I'm not sure why. I even asked her when the actual date of her reborning was, and she wasn't quite sure of that, so I'm just going to give her birth date as the day I received her. But Connie Burke, and I believe it's pronounced Burke, which is BURKE, and spelling first name Connie, CONNY, is who made this precious little Kayla. And I just had seen one of her prototype babies. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I think she just, I can't remember what the baby is that she just got finished with. But anyhow, she is also on Facebook. I would definitely check both of these artists out. They do just beautiful job in reborning. I have no complaints from either of them. And as I told both of them, me reweighing the babies is just my thing, the thing that I do. I love my babies heavy. So that is never an artist's wrong or right, if that makes any sense. I do that. I think a lot of collectors do that based on their opinion on how they like their babies to feel. So I always want my artists to know that I'm not ever wanting to change their work. I even, kind of ran it past Connie before I pierced Kayla's ears. And she said that she was thinking about doing it herself. So that made me feel happy that I wasn't trying to, alter her vision. But anyways, enough about that. I am in love with these two. And I gotta say, I think I'm going to have to probably just make a part 2 of me changing them, because I could see this video is already pretty long. But I gotta say, if there was an award to be won about the best sculpt of the year, I gotta say, this kit would be it. I mean, the realism in this kit is just gorgeous. I could probably sit here and go on and on about this kit all night, but you're probably tired of hearing it. And I gotta say, this is one of the kits that I have not got tired of seeing. There's been some kits in the past that there's been so many out there everywhere, and they kind of look the same. But I can't say that about this kit. Every version of this kit has looked so different and amazing. So thanks to Bonnie Brown for that. Thank you. But yeah, since I'm already over 13 minutes, what I'm going to do is just come in here and just make a whole second video. Maybe I'll start it as a tag. So this is just considered my Saskia side-by-side comparison video. And I apologize again about the lighting. I'm really trying to figure it out here, guys. And again, please leave any suggestions about the Kaylee or Caleb, and Kayla and Caleb. Which one do you guys think sounds best? Or if you have a total different name that you want to suggest, please comment below. And also the camera, let me grab that. Okay, so this was the camera. So if anybody has this camera and knows anything about the video, if it's good enough for actual videos. I mean, I seen that the pictures were great. It's like a book for the directions that you have to read. Again, I know that it's Wi-Fi, and I did buy a pretty good card for it. So I can't remember which gigabyte it was. But anyways, if you guys, again, I'm new to all this stuff, but if you guys anybody that, I'm sorry, has this camera that knows anything about the video part of it, please let me know. I'd really appreciate any input that you might have on that. But until the next video, I have so many I want to do, so hopefully today and tomorrow there's a flow of videos going in. But again, this is the side-by-side of my two precious little twins here. And let me know on the pretty girl's name. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned because I'm going to come back and put their Sunday best outfits on. And you don't want to miss that because they are too cute, guys. So thanks for joining me once again. And I hope to see you in the next video, guys. Until the next one, you have a good day. Say bye. Say bye, guys. Bye. I can't reach her, but okay. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later.